Yeah, I have to tell you about my day calling my agent and trying to get this thing set up.
Yeah, you had quite a time, too, ahead of you.
I had quite a conversation, but I'm going to tell you everything about that.
All right.
I'll let that unfold, and so much to talk about. I realized yesterday we were so busy with Scott taking anal and the whole pay-per-view concept.
Yeah, we practically didn't do anything else.
Yeah. We really just spent the whole show on that.
Well, once something like that falls into your lap,
people loved it.
You have to go, wall to wall.
Never laughed so hard in my life. Never laughed so hard in my life. I guess some people don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah, they weren't there when it happened, I suppose.
Can you believe some people don't listen to the whole 5 hours of this show?
Some people are sleeping right now, and they plan to tune in later.
Shame. Shame. No. Shame. Well, it has captured the imagination of America. Yesterday, Scott saying that he would take anal from a man. I don't even know what other kind of anal you could take. But he would take anal from a man for $250,000, $250,000. And all I know is I'm in the middle of putting together a pay-per-view special. We got a great show for you today, actually. In addition for me telling you the whole aftermath of that conversation, we have a new game. And I can't even say what it is until we play.
Okay.
Okay, we have a new game that I think you're going to like.
That you can't even say the name of.
Yeah, because it'll ruin it.
Will you tell us after we play the game?
I'll tell you right as we're about to begin playing the game. Right. Sandra Bernhard is going to stop by.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. And who else? I guess that's it. But, we have a lot to go through today. We have so many things. If you saw my desk, Robin, you would see millions of tapes, voicemails, unbelievable amounts of material that have to be gotten to. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. A friend of mine went to that AC/DC concert at Roseland. He said that he still can't hear.
Man.
His ears are, blown out.
It was really loud, but they sounded great. Jumping around like an idiot for an hour and a half.
I read Billy Joel stopped by the AC/DC concert to say hi to AC/DC, but he split after a song or two with some hot brunette.
Oh, really?
That's what it said in the paper.
He had a girlfriend.
Maybe that was it. I don't know. Who knows who the hot brunette? But one time when I first got single, I went with my daughter to some concert.
Right.
We went to just hang out at the Hammerstein Ballroom, or Hammerstein, whatever it is. Hammerstein is too Jewish.
Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yeah, the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Change it to Stein.
We went to see, the All-Stars, whatever those guys were. That great song they do.
Hey, now, you're an All-Star?
No, not those guys.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Low Fidelity All-Stars?
Low Fidelity All-Stars. Thank you. Ba Booby.
Oh, I know the song you're talking. It's like a techno. Techno song.
Turns out, the guy just gets on stage and plays a disc, like a record.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no band. He doesn't sing. It totally sucked. I mean, I love that song by Low Fidelity All-Stars, but the show blows. But these kids all do X, and they were just standing there, staring at him, and he would just play records.
Yeah.
Because he's like a DJ.
He's
a DJ who had a...
Does he play good records at least?
I don't know. It was stuff I didn't know, and then, the kids just stare at him, and then, if his buddy came up to light a cigarette, and the crowd goes crazy.
Oh, my goodness.
So they're high as a kite.
Right.
And I didn't even realize they were high. I was, so out of it. But anyway, I was there with my daughter. And the guy in Page 6 wrote the next day that I was there with a hot brunette.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Holy cow.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
I saw...
And I made a point of telling the publicist there, because I know they all call I go, I'm waiting for my daughter.
Yes, exactly.
No, it didn't matter.
I saw Richard Johnson at AC/DC.
Yeah?
Yeah, he came up to me.
Did you go, fire? He had free drink cards?
There was free drink cards that people were passing out, I guess. I never got one.
How's that work?
He had one, and he gave me one. Free drink ticket.
Nice.
I guess he worked it out because he's press or something.
Yeah, probably somebody gave them to him.
When you get the free drink, though, you leave a tip for the bartender, don't you? Or you just get the free drink and you split?
I think you just throw the ticket out. I didn't use it.
Right.
I was up where there was paid drinks, and I was tipping all night.
I'm not drinking during the week anymore.
Well, I mean, you Have in the past?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
I was getting into it.
Well, like wine or something? Or?
Wine, a little vodka.
Vodka?
Yeah. I'm not doing it anymore.
Well, yeah, not since he's gotten sick.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing it even after I get healthy.
We'll see.
No.
You know what
I've
happens?
heard your promises before.
No. Well, you know me. I'm very disciplined when it comes to that crap.
You know what happens is yesterday I slept all afternoon. I had no choice, and then I got up and had dinner, and I couldn't get back to bed till like about 11. So it screws you up.
No, you're napping too much.
No, but he had gone out to the AC/DC concert and was out all night practically.
Yeah, I don't usually nap that much in the afternoon. I had to. I had no choice. I fell asleep till like 5:30.
No.
He's a completely different color today.
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel good.
I went to the doctor yesterday because I've been having this lingering cold thing. They took blood. They chest x-rayed me. Because I had just had a full exam about 3 months ago. I had to go for a physical.
Yeah, I remember.
I did everything but the colonoscopy. But he even said to me, when are you coming in for the colonoscopy? I was like, I don't know. Why don't you just call it what it is? When are you coming in to have a camera shoved up your ass?
We're going to do it on pay-per-view.
We need to take a picture of your colon.
Yeah.
Wee. Tell your colon to say cheese.
So anyway, I went and got a full physical from my man Bob Baker, Dr. Bob Baker, who's such a nice guy. And he did the chest x-ray. He does everything. And lo and behold, nothing there. He said he wouldn't even take an antibiotic. He just said...
Just live through it.
I said, is there any chance... Because Pat said to me I could be allergic to my dog. I said, is there any chance I'm allergic to the dog? He goes, you know what? If the thing lingers for another 2 months... I would say we might test that, but I don't think you are. I said, and besides, I lived with a dog on Long Island for years. I never had an allergy.
But certain, it could be certain types of dogs.
Yeah, he says it's in the dander.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think that's it. And I just don't. I don't know why. I just don't.
You don't want to.
I don't want to think that. I don't want to have that. Because even Beth said, would you take pills? I go, no.
So what happens to poor
Bianca? No, she'll be fine.
I mean, if you are allergic, what would happen to Bianca?
I'm not allergic.
But answer my question.
What would happen?
Yeah.
I'd keep her in a different part of the apartment or something. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I would do something.
Really?
Yeah, I love the dog.
You'll throw that dog out the window.
All right. I'll put her to sleep, that's all. We drop the dog off in the subway. I drop her off with a drifter who lives in a teepee.
There you go.
No, I don't know. I don't think that's it at all, actually. I'm not the allergic type, and I don't have any allergies.
Whatever type that is.
Yeah, you know the type. You can spot them. They're always busy bodies.
With stuff.
Yeah.
If that is the case, I know a guy who can get rid of the dog for you, $200.
Oh.
Didn't he get rid of Robert Blake's wife, or was that Robert Blake? Well, they're talking about letting Robert Blake out for bail. They're actually going to consider it.
Well, that's what the judge has to consider after this hearing.
Yeah. So anyway, he said it could be that if it lingers for like 2 months or something, but he doesn't suspect that that's what it is. And he just said to me, take some Robitussin. It's like an expectorant. Gets all that crap up. And I'm not even going to do it. He said, you don't even need to do that. He says, go back to the gym, start working out, and forget about it.
Right. Move around.
Move around a little bit. You're getting into a funk.
So you definitely don't have bronchitis or anything like that?
No, nothing.
Right.
It's just the weirdest thing. I'm sleeping a lot, and and I don't even have a cough, really. It's just when I breathe in, it tickles, and I just said, you know what? I think I'm cuckoo.
Well, that we know.
That
for sure.
So, that was my medical update. Then, I put off calling my agent about the Scott the Engineer thing.
Yeah, how long did it take you to get up the guts to make
I can't wait to hear that.
I was just hoping that somebody would tell him about it, and
he'd call you.
Yeah.
Does he not listen to the show as a rule?
No, he hears it. He says he doesn't listen, but then I talk to him and goes, hey, I heard when Fred said and Robin said and blah, blah, blah.
He sometimes hears things.
Yeah, somehow he gets word or hears or whatever, He's another guy who doesn't listen, but meanwhile he listens.
There's a lot of people like that I've found.
They don't
since
know
I've been on the show.
listen.
Yeah, they don't know they listen.
Yeah.
I think it's disturbing to them that they listen. So, I don't know, like Scott, dropped a bombshell yesterday on the air during the big game, would you do anal or not? And he said that he would do anal with a man for $250,000.
Right? I mean, no hesitation.
Yeah. He says, it's 5 years' salary.
What a fag!
And we were all like, we couldn't believe it yesterday. We spent 2 hours on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it stopped the whole show. He stopped all the big things from happening because we couldn't believe it. We couldn't believe it.
People, they were screaming they couldn't believe it so much.
That's right. So, anyway, like I drove around like half the day and stuff, people were talking to me about it, I was talking about it, everyone was talking about it. Everyone agreed they would pay for it on pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you'd have to see it.
Yeah. So, and they liked the whole idea that guys would line up and we would judge their penis size.
And America would choose.
America would choose who would give Scott anal. And it's going to be some big-ass guy.
Yeah. We're not going to let him off easy.
No.
Yeah, nobody attractive.
It's 250 G's. It's a lot of cake.
So I wanted to do it here in the studio and get a sponsor to do it. Tom backed out of that.
Yeah, he wasn't hearing any of that.
And so I said, well, I would do it on pay-per-view. It would be a great special. My audience would pay. We'd get to $250,000. We'd have a party. Only problem is, and I was thinking about it in my mind. I was like, well, okay, we're not going to see any insertion. Scott's going to be, we're going to see his face, and maybe we'll see the guy's butt who's delivering the goods, who's delivering the B-52.
Well, actually, you could drape it so that you could see the guy, practically all of the guy.
Right.
And, the top of Scott.
Right. Just seeing his face. So, and I was thinking on Queer as Folk, which you watch, they show probably more.
Last night, I watched my episode of Queer as Folk this week, and this guy was in a club, and you could actually, this guy was wearing tighty-whities.
Yeah.
It was an underwear party, and this guy was wearing tighty-whities, and you could see hands
on the
going
crotch
toward bulges, right on bulges.
Yeah, you'd actually see less in this special than that. You see less.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see a lot on cable.
You'd see men's penises, but they would, they'd be being judged. They wouldn't be in the act of sex.
Right.
Right. So I was thinking about it in terms of pornography. It's soft core at the best.
Right.
And then someone said, well, isn't it illegal? And I go, there's gay porno. Nobody seems to have a problem with that. There's all kinds of guy porno.
Has it ever been on pay-per-view? This could be
yeah, but it's not even that. It's not even insertion. So
it's got to be legal.
Well, it is.
Yeah. Because people go, well, you're going to have to go to Vegas to do it. I go, Vegas? I could do it right here in an apartment in Jersey.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you something. Because I always have this question about those Cinemax After Dark things and all that stuff. And that's softcore porn.
Yeah.
They're not really having sex. They're simulating having sex. Is that true?
They're simulating, yeah.
All right. So you can't say this is not insertion. You're just not seeing.
Right. You're not seeing the insertion.
Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right.
No, actually, those things are shot as regular pornos, and then they shoot them again. There's probably insertion.
Oh,
could
okay.
Be.
See, that's what my question was.
Yeah, there could be. It depends on the porno.
All right.
I would have to see the porno,
All
but.
Right.
You're right. So then that means there's sex happening. You just can't see it, which is what we're doing.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a legal bind here.
So I put off calling my agent for a long time. By the time I called him, he was like, yeah, what's this going on? He goes, someone called me. Someone told me. And I was like,
he didn't call you, so it can't be good.
So I laid out the whole special. I go, picture this. Black screen. Suddenly we come up on... And I don't even know what we call this thing. Like, if there's American Idol, this is American Anal. American Anal. Tonight, America decides who will give a straight man anal. A man who has agreed to receive anal for $250,000. Here's your host, Howard Stern. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? Maybe I'll even spike my hair blonde and try and look young.
Ryan Seacrest?
Yeah, I'll be like Ryan Seacrest. And then I'll go, tonight we have a man who has agreed to have anal for $250,000. And then I throw it to a package. be a 7-minute piece on the life of Scott the engineer. And everyone would be good and depressed.
What did Don say when you finished this pitch?
He said, I don't believe it. It's unbelievable. You sure Scott wants to do this kind of thing? I said, yeah. He goes, He goes, the pay-per-view people called me yesterday, wanted to know what we had up our sleeve.
Oh, geez.
So I said, well, why don't you get back to him?
Up our sleeve. Yeah.
Vinny Favali told me he called some of his pay-per-view people, so I don't even know what he found out. What'd you find out?
Here's what I found out. Pretty interesting. First of all, they could do it pretty quickly. They could get you in 11 million homes pretty much on a dime. If you decide you want to do it, they can have it within days.
Did you tell them what the subject was?
I went into great detail. Here's what I found out. First of all, some of their porno channels, the hardcore pay-per-view ones, like $10 for an hour, they show everything except anal. But the genius of the idea is you won't show anal, so they're fine with it the way you've set it up.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Also, you won't have a problem showing the penis in the context of judging the different penises.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, the guys who... Right.
It's a little out of context. The two things they bring to the table is they get you in 11 million homes, and normally you get a ton of marketing from them. That's what they do for their part of the split. The problem with this is they said they would have to leave all the marketing to you because they have no idea how to market this.
Oh, I see. But can I run a commercial, let's say, on their network?
No, see, well, that's the problem. I mean, you probably would have to have it approved. I mean, because we were trying to figure out how do you sell this thing to really convey what it is. And
Well, I'll go on Letterman and Leno and
that way. But normally they do promos for pay-per-view events within the different cable channels. And they said in this case, but if they didn't market it and left it to you, then that means you can get more money. They wouldn't go 50-50 with you like they normally do.
Yeah.
So that's good for you because then.
What do you mean? They give me a better cut?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
I know that's always been the deal breaker, and they would certainly be willing to discuss that because they know that they would do zero marketing. She said they're just giving you the pipeline.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we would get the pipeline, and then Scott would get the pipeline.
Everybody's getting the
all I can give you is the pipe. I said, what?
You're going to give me the pipe. So is that pay-per-view or is that...
It would be pay-per-view. They're in 11 million homes.
Whoa. Is that DirecTV?
It would be DirecTV, correct.
Oh, all right. That's just DirecTV.
But Howard, that's a pretty good cross-section of the entire...
Yeah, but like if my fans in Cleveland want to see Scott get anal... What is DirecTV on in all the
markets? They're pretty much good penetrate throughout the whole country, every market.
I don't know about that. I've checked into that before. It's like, well,
it's just that how many people have satellite as opposed to cable?
That's right. Like in New York,
there's a lot of people with. Well, you know what you could do? Remember the old Ali Frazier fights where they did it in movie theaters as well, simulcast it?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, we could do that, but
DirecTV could sponsor that, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know if people want to go to a movie theater to watch anal.
Right. And what time of the day are we doing that?
Kind of thing you might want to watch in your house. I don't know if you want to be in a movie theater.
But you know what, Howard? You can't wait. You got to do it because if you wait, it'll never happen. 1% of 11 million is still a lot of money, you know?
Well, I don't even know that matches up with our markets. I got to get the other pay-per-view, the ones that people use on cable, and a lot of people don't have satellite, dude.
Yeah, but a lot of people know someone who does. It's like 6 degrees of separation. I'm sure you can cover almost your entire audience if you did it.
Yeah, but the point is, then you have 50 people watching for one admission fee.
So you charge a higher fee because it is a big event. It is a big event.
But people have parties for stuff like this.
Yeah. All right. So DirecTV has no problem doing it.
She said she would definitely take it to her bosses. It's something that they find very interesting.
Actually, if you were
definitely interesting.
If I heard this conversation on the phone,
it's embarrassing.
If you were a guy in the audience, I don't know if I'd be comfortable watching this alone. might be too creepy.
It's going to be funny.
She wanted to know exactly how the show would play out because I said, well, it's 2 minutes of anal, but it's a nice lead up to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's packages.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the whole special would be 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, it's almost as if you're going to have a 2-minute fight at the end.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, and Tyson, you're going to have a 39-second fight with the bums he fights.
Yeah, that's right. There's no bad fight at the end of this.
They seem to be able to drag that out.
Well,
unless we had
Tyson doesn't really wind up on pay-per-view very often.
That's true. Well, there was a time when Tyson was hot that he did end up on pay-per-view.
Yeah, and they'd have 5 other fights before him because
you know what you could do, Howard? could you sell it to Showtime after the pay-per-view like they do in the normal fights? You know, it has one platform on pay-per-view, and then...
Well, I tell you what, I would sell the whole thing to Showtime. That way everyone could get it. And
Showtime could handle the pay-per-view.
Yeah, because Showtime just gives us like $10 million. It'll be no problem.
Right.
And then we'll cover all our costs, including Scott's $250,000 bonanza.
Including the stitches?
Yeah. This is a very big event. I mean, this is going to be one of the highest tune-ins in history.
All everyone was talking about yesterday.
Yeah, it's big. It is big. I mean, as depraved as it is, it's big.
There's a lot of interest.
And you know what's weird? A lot of people do this every day because they're gay. It's not a big deal for certain people, but if you're not gay, wow.
No, yeah. I mean, in our show's universe, this is a big deal. In fact, I'm wondering, like, what happened when Scott went home? Did his son say anything? Or his wife?
What everybody was saying. Is he out of his mind? His son will go to school.
Oh, man.
And the bowling team, what about them?
I mean, yeah. Like, even Ronnie...
Neighbors.
Ronnie said to me, what are you doing?
Yeah, Ronnie was out of his mind over this.
A lot of people couldn't believe Scott's wife gave him permission to do it.
She sounded like she did.
Now, here's Scott. He can tell us what happened. I better not find out, Scott, that you've been getting anal all along. That, like, you're some kind of swinger.
No big deal to you.
Yeah, I mean, are you a swinger?
Oh, yeah.
This guy's got a bit of a weird history. You ever received anal? No.
Never been near a man.
Did you ever give it?
No anal here.
So what happened when you went home? Did your wife, like, say, are you crazy? But she said on the air, there's no problem. Did you
heard what she said.
But did you discuss it with her?
Yeah.
Did she bring it up?
Let me tell you, the money is already spent.
Really?
Yeah, no problem.
On what, junk?
Yeah.
Like what?
No. She had no problem with it.
You know you're humorless? Do you know that? Do you know you have no ability to have a conversation?
She had no problem with it.
I've always said I think anyone can do radio. You can't.
She had no problem with it.
She had no problem with it. And like, what do you say? You go, you really want to talk seriously about this? Or what do you think? Or, I mean, how's it go? At what point does she bring it up? As soon as you walk in the door?
Yeah. She's just like, so what's going on? I go, you heard, on the air what happened. Nothing else happened. And, you're okay with it. So we'll go ahead with it.
Is she bored out of her mind living with you?
Absolutely.
I mean, because I'm bored talking to you.
Absolutely.
It's going to be unbelievable. I'm glad you're going to. And maybe for once in your life, you'll have some energy.
No.
Yeah, you know what? I think this gave her something to talk to him about.
Yeah. This is probably the first discussion they've had in months. So, what happened when your son came home? Did you have to explain to him what's going on?
She explained to him.
She talked to your son?
This is, she picked him up from school and explained to him.
Did he know anything about it?
No.
Had he heard?
No.
So she got him in the car.
Right.
And what did she say to him?
She said, I have to talk to you about something your father's going to do. What do you think about it? So
Whoa, back up. What your father's going to do. And she explained that you're going to receive anal on pay-per-view.
That's right.
How do you explain that to you?
At first he thought it was a strap-on.
Oh, like from a woman.
Yeah.
Right. But she said no, it's from a man.
Right.
And then your son said...
And did she explain that it's $250,000 and you guys need the money?
Yes.
But I want to know what the son's reaction was. Did he hear about the money and everything right together, or...
Yeah, he heard about everything.
And what was his reaction?
His reaction was, this is what you do. You do the first 2 minutes, and then every minute beyond that, you ask for another $150,000.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
It's a genius.
You go up to 5 minutes, you get $750,000.
Kid should be an agent.
Well, what we need is 2 minutes, dude. Because I think you're going to be crying.
Well, then you can bet to see how long I go.
Scott will be there for 3 days.
I can't... Everybody is willing for Scott to do this.
And number 2, his band wants to challenge the losers. That's another condition.
Howard.
Yeah.
There's no condition.
We're sitting in there, we're listening to this, and John just goes, Scott's family is the monsters.
How could they all just be willing to give up Scott's butt?
I've been with you for 18 years, and I thought I knew you, and I clearly don't.
No. Nobody knows me.
Nobody wants to know.
What?
You wouldn't back out at the last minute, would you?
Is that a pun?
No, it's not.
Well, hey, that's another thing. Don't waste time. I mean,
this is, if we get this all set up, you can't back out.
It's a big deal.
if you back out, man, there's got to be a penalty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
wouldn't be big enough.
Doing it is just penalty enough.
Scott's family is the monsters, but with no Marilyn.
I can't believe this. This is great. This is
So
it boggles.
So
the
then
mind.
your wife explained everything to your son,
right.
And when he came home, did he like rush over to you, Dad? I heard you're going to make a lot of money, or
No, he was
High
just like,
five
you know.
What does he say to you?
He was just like, nothing.
Does he say like, are you gay?
No.
Wow. All right, so this is a go.
He said, yeah, of course.
All right, all I got to do is hope that I can get the pay-per-view people to go along with it.
Absolutely.
All right. Wow.
Still can't believe it.
Can we take out insurance in case Scott regains his sanity and backs out?
Yeah, there's got to be something.
You realize you're going to be on television. The camera will be on your face.
Right.
While you receive anal
on my face
from a gay man.
Right.
And we're going to find the largest man in America.
Oh, I do want to auction off my forehead as a billboard. Any sponsor that's willing to pay, for some time.
All right.
1-800-TRIM-SPA on my head. How much is that worth?
Yeah, I'm sure they want to be associated with this.
Right, while you're in that position.
So, you realize, we're going to see the look of pain on you. You realize that this is going to be unbelievably painful.
It could be. It could be. Wait.
We don't know what it's going to be. What if he just
2 minutes?
What if he enjoys it?
Yeah, I may enjoy it. You never
what
know.
If you're like, hey, give me another 2 minutes for free.
There you go. Hey, you never know.
Or leave us alone.
It might be fun. I might not want to stop.
You're gay, dude.
Whatever you want to think.
Okay.
That's all.
Any guy who would do this is gay.
I mean, obviously I don't do it, in my private life for nothing, but for a chance to
make $250,000, you'll do it.
Man,
like you said yesterday, it doesn't come along every day. Who the hell is going to give me that?
So he's lucky he never went to prison.
That's right.
By the way, a lot of people don't even know how this all came about. What happened was Casey did a bit where we would bet, would a guy do anal for money?
Mm-hmm.
And we called Gary the retard, Scott,
and Jeff the drunk.
And we all said, no way Jeff the drunk would do it, and he, of course, didn't. And the other shocker was Gary the retard.
We thought he wouldn't.
I need a big stadium if I'm going to do it, like Giant Stadium.
Well, what about the rest of the world that wants to see this?
Right. But then it would sound like you don't have to go through all that hassle because they would arrange for it.
That's true. Then we wouldn't even need pay-per-view.
That's true.
Although, I could make a separate deal with DirecTV and say, well, if you guys want to offer this to your people, DirecTV customers.
Right, you could do that. I'm simply saying, we shouldn't cut the rest of the country out.
I could videotape it and just sell it as a video afterwards.
That's true, too, but, there's something to be said for being there the moment it happens.
Well, we are going to Vegas. I could probably put it together. I got to just find a stadium that holds 80,000 people. It's got to look like Gladiator.
80,000.
I need 80,000.
It's like the
800,000.
How many people does Detroit Stadium hold? In Detroit, when I used to go to the football games, it looked like there were 80,000 people. The Silverdome. Pontiac Silverdome.
Pontiac Silverdome probably holds about 70,000 people.
That's what I'm talking about. 70,000 people.
I think they just built a new one, right?
Yeah. I used to go see games at Pontiac Silverdome with 70,000.
Does Vegas have anything like that? Vegas doesn't even have any teams.
The guys just came, the Taj Mahal holds 7,000. We're not talking about 7,000 people here.
Right, you're talking 70,000 people.
We need 70,000 seater. There are going to be people flying in from all over the country to see this guy get anal.
Without a doubt.
You
got to find a place that has a landing strip for planes.
It's going to be the biggest event in Las Vegas history.
This is like the Olympics. People will come from everywhere.
Yeah.
Giant Stadium will give you a capacity about 77,000. Or if you wanted to have some real fun, we go up to Syracuse. The Carrier Dome holds over 100,000 people.
Is that right?
Really? Yeah. But I think Giant Stadium is easier to get to.
I do too.
You're darn right about that.
So why don't I just rent Giant Stadium for the day?
Yankee Stadium.
Yankee Stadium. The home that Bruce built.
Your attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen.
Have that bad organ music.
Now receiving anal. Scott the engineer.
Next up.
We have beer, all concession stand, commemorative T-shirt, everything.
Right, the house that Babe built.
Batter up.
Can I just tell you something?
Why not do it at the Giant Stadium with big giant screens?
I think that's exactly the way to go. If you say you charged...
Is that outdoors?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Oh boy.
that's all right.
Well, we're doing it in the spring.
All right, I'm thinking about right now.
No rain date.
And let me just, you're right. If it's
Too cold
raining,
for my butt.
If that's raining, will it stop you at all?
No.
Put on a poncho and watch the
Maybe that'll be.
funny
And
in
we could
the
have
rain.
we could have tailgate parties and everything
Yeah, the
going
whole
on.
parking lot
Tailgate
could be full of
parties.
people.
Tail.
Daddy T's.
Daddy needs to be a that cheap now, John Stadium. Yeah.
Can I tell you something? You know who's sort of bummed out about this whole thing?
Who?
Tom.
Why?
He feels we're talking about it too much, and it's funny because
Shut Tom up.
wait. I said, didn't you think we were going to be talking about it first thing this morning? And he goes, I was actually hoping Scott would come to his senses. And, he never imagined Scott's whole family would say, let's get it on.
Tom's insane.
Tom
still doesn't know what radio show he hired over here.
Tom sat in here while we were discussing this the whole time yesterday. If you could add a camera on the look on his face.
Yeah,
the whole time.
he just refused to laugh.
Oh, my God.
I think he just wishes it would go away.
Well, I don't care
It
what
will
he wishes.
after it's done.
What he wishes.
Scott looking so proud over there.
I wish he'd go away. Scott, you're finally getting the attention of the world.
Scott's a star.
Maybe we'll do it at Giant Stadium. Let me think. All right.
Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
Oh my goodness.
I just don't know if it can be mic'd properly. And,
Oh, it can.
I mean, doesn't it echo? It'd be like,
Yeah, it'll be like Lou Gehrig's last speech.
Today, I consider myself...
If you want, it's very, very inexpensive. You can broadcast on a low radio frequency and tell everyone to bring their headphones.
Today, I consider myself.
Can we broadcast it on a low radio frequency?
Yeah, that could be done. And you tell everyone to bring headphones. You tune to like 88 and...
Today, I become a fag.
I consider myself the luckiest man in the world.
Today...
I consider myself the sorest engineer.
I think we can do Giant Stadium.
Yeah, what about the post-game wrap-up?
You know who we'll get? You know, I just spoke to you yesterday. We'll get Greg Gumbel to come on down.
That'd be beautiful. He's terrific. Professional.
He can call anything.
What about Marv? He loves this kind of kinky stuff.
Marv would be the perfect man for the job.
I think Marv's looking to clean up his image.
Yeah, I think that he'll stay away from us, unfortunately.
Wayne Siegel from Legend Porsche Audi Saab. Thank you.
Buying a sponsorship, aren't you?
Wayne, I
I'll
hope
buy
you
a sponsorship.
Excellent.
I mean, forget the fear factor. This is take it in the Brown factor.
Well, actually, Wayne, like any sporting event, we will have banners and things that you can buy
Absolutely.
as an advertiser.
Rear factor.
No, it'd be
The
like
fear factor.
You'll see like Legend.
It's the queer factor.
Maybe we should let guys like Wayne have a luxury suite, for a better client.
I'll be selling
Oh,
luxury
you want to
suites.
see this from the sky?
I have to get some of the back end. I'm sorry.
You're getting
getting
gonna
all
get
of
all
it.
of the back end.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Need
All right, I'll
merchandising.
see you later, guys.
All right, Wayne.
Merchandising. Buy a Scott Getting Banged T-shirt.
Yeah.
Wow. Actually, what we could do with Wayne, a little promotion. We hide the keys to a brand new Porsche in Scott.
Ah.
And then a listener rummages around to find
Try
them.
to find it. It's a treasure hunt.
It starts. Gary Garver, our reporter, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, in Vegas, they have a stadium called Boyd Stadium that holds about 35,000 people.
Boys Stadium?
Boy Stadium. See, if we took this on tour, Scott would just take anal in 10 different cities.
$250,000 a pop.
That's right.
Coming to St. Louis.
Hey, Howard, aren't you shocked by how nonchalant Scott is about this?
Let's see him that night.
Yeah, I really don't believe he understands the gravity.
I bet you he vomits.
Scott, you're nuts, man. You're crazy, man.
I'm definitely out of my mind. There's no doubt about it.
You must be on Prozac or something.
Yeah, are you on drugs?
Yeah, is he gonna
Have you thought about the reality?
Reality? No.
No, seriously, have you thought about it? You're going to be like there. There's going to be a stadium full of people screaming and yelling.
Well,
and then you're going to receive
First
anal.
of all, there was never a stadium until just 2 minutes ago.
Well, you got to get you the money somehow.
Yeah, somehow we got to come up with the bucks.
Stadium.
You keep making it bigger and bigger.
Well, I got to come up with money for you.
Well, I would think pay-per-view would be enough to come up with the money.
No.
That'd be great looking
He'd
at
rather
you,
be
but no.
pay-per-view.
Use your brain. What would you rather have? 77,000 people see you or pay-per-view?
Millions.
He's going to put it on pay-per-view anyway, video, if he does it. I mean, you know, what do you think it's just going to be? 7,000 people?
Mike Tyson doesn't worry about where he's fighting. He worries about just the fight.
He worries about the purse.
The purse.
The bigger it gets, the bigger the payoff gets, right?
You'll need a purse.
I'm telling you the purse. You're going to be carrying a purse.
Is he allowed to drink before, or he has to go straight?
Straight.
No.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because I legally cannot have you so loaded where you come back and say you were raped.
Right. And didn't have consent.
So you have to be tested to make sure that you're straight.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Straight in every way.
This is a very important thing.
Drug tested.
You have to do this of sound mind. Because you're insane, I think.
Well, that cancels that out right away.
Whatever mind you
Could you imagine going home to your wife and then her saying okay, and then your kids are okay with it?
Your kids are talking about how to up the ante.
Yeah.
And making you do it longer.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, maybe kids are more politically correct nowadays, but if I was your son's friend, I might tease him about this a little.
He said he can handle it.
I even told my 16-year-old about this.
He can kick anybody's ass.
She was like, oh, my God, how's he going to go to school?
He can kick anybody's ass.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it.
All right.
Okay.
You're nuts, bro.
Thank you, Gary.
All right, take care.
That's Gary Garver, our reporter.
So you think it's going to happen? You think we can...
Yeah, no, he's ready to go. I could definitely... I think I can get Giant Stadium for this.
Don't tell him what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm not going to be upfront about what we're doing.
Was Don like, no way?
No. He's talking to pay-per-view right now.
Oh, he is going to definitely.
All right. Yeah.
Wait, wouldn't you like to be him explaining this to people?
But was Don on board right away, or did he think you were like doing it?
I think it was, he was just a little freaked out, and then when he came to his senses, he said, is this something you really want to do? I said, I really do. I really do. I think it's a terrific special. I pay to see Scott receive anal.
Those phone calls are great. Bill, it's Don. Could you take me off speaker?
Is there anybody else in the room?
You're not recording this, are you?
I just figure it's got to be less pain than Casey getting the crap beat out of him for $15,000.
We'll see.
We'll see.
No, I don't think so. What could be more pain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you ever have like a colonoscopy or anything like that? Like
a what, John?
I don't know how to say it.
Say
Right? A colonoscopy? Is that how you say it?
Colonoscopy.
Like philosophy.
Colonoscopy?
So you ever have like a...
No, but I've had a doctor in there.
Yeah, but with what?
He's had a colonoscopy.
With what, his finger?
With his finger?
Yeah.
And that wasn't painful to you?
Dude, this is a guy.
You know, I was brought up like you with rectal thermometers all the time.
This ain't no rectal thermometer.
No, I know that.
My mother used an indoor-outdoor thermometer.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, she used a meat thermometer.
But I'm saying, so when a guy checks you, isn't that painful?
You ever felt this?
No.
I'm talking about when the doctor even examines you, and he's being gentle. This is a dude for 2 minutes repeatedly. Although women do take it. Robin took it. She took it. You can take it.
Why not?
Rob was drunk.
Yeah, but you know what? I was excited.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I don't know that he's going to feel.
It's a little more natural.
You picture his...
And it was still not the most comfortable thing in the world.
People do it all the time. I can be uncomfortable for 2 minutes. What's the big deal?
Try the rest of your life.
What's the big deal?
I'm uncomfortable just being here.
And women don't have prostates.
Right.
Man. What if you orgasm?
Things could go
I don't think there's
wrong.
a chance of that happening.
Oh, we'll see.
You never know.
You realize things can happen, though, Howard. I mean, you know.
Just get on all fours now and see how it feels. I'm just saying, just to get in that position.
See the position, how it feels.
All right, we got to take a break. And let me tell you, it's fabulous news that Scott's ready to go ahead with this.
I'm proud of you.
I'm telling you, Howard, me and John shared a cab yesterday. We were laughing for 10 straight minutes in the back of the cab.
I was laughing. I went to my gym yesterday. I was laughing so hard by myself. Just walking around in the hall. People were looking at me.
I passed Eli in the hall. I just started laughing because, I mean, he's going to be back there working with the guy.
You guys act like it's a big deal.
It is.
Do you understand the reality of what's going to
You don't think this this is a big deal?
No.
Seriously? You really don't?
No.
Okay.
Every time you meet somebody for the rest of your life,
Which won't be long, so it doesn't really matter.
this is who you are.
You know what, Howard?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I
have no pride left. I don't really give a crap.
Apparently not. Yesterday, our friend Ross, he's down in Florida, so he called me and he goes, "Hey, how you doing? Anything happen on the show today?" I said, "Listen, I have a lot of time. Basically, Scott's going to take $250,000 to have anal sex with a man." He's like, "What?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not making that up." He goes, "Yes, you are." And I'm like, "No, he's doing it." But imagine, like, to somebody who hadn't heard the show, it was shocking.
Oh,
Should
yeah.
have heard my wife. She was like,
Mine, too.
what the heck?
Everyone's
going on?
freaked out. All right, so there it is. There's the latest Scott news. I miss Beavis and Butthead. I do. I wish they'd bring that back. That movie made a lot of money. Why don't they make another Beavis and Butthead movie?
They were amazing.
No. Tabitha Stevens. Take two. Tabitha Stevens lesbian dial-a-date. Watch Tabitha decide which girl to date by making out with her, feeling her up, and checking her oil. And that's nothing compared to what happens on the date.
You go on the date?
You go on the date. See it all tonight on E! It is awesome. This is awesome. This is going to be one of the biggest shows in E! history, even though they don't promote it. I never see a mention of my name on E!
Autumn.
You would have no idea I was on that network every night, 5 nights a week. 6 nights a week, excuse me. I wonder what's going on there. Do they hate me or something?
I don't know.
Everyone tells me Mindy loves me, though. Like, Mindy's like the biggest fan. Mindy loves the show. Mindy's...
But it's almost like we're out there drifting away in no man's land. There's no mention.
Yeah, it's weird. I listen, I'm paranoid. I always think the worst. I always think it's just that, like, they're, like, embarrassed by me. They recognize that I bring a lot of people to E! and that I have big ratings and all that. But they don't want the image of E! to be Howard Stern. But yet they put Anna Nicole. I don't know. What's the difference? Isn't Anna Nicole worse than me?
Definitely.
Or maybe it's because you're laughing at Anna Nicole, and with me, we're laughing. You're laughing with me?
Laughing together.
Yeah.
So it's right to laugh at, not with.
Yeah. I don't know, but aren't I like their Letterman? I mean, I'm in that time slot, that crucial...
Why wouldn't you promote your late night show?
And I know we don't need the promotion necessarily, but it would be nice to see some promos. Yeah, it would just be kind of interesting that they're like, hey.
Tonight on Howard Stern.
Right. Like, why wouldn't you... secret show. Even if they called it the secret show.
Yeah.
At 11, we can't say what we're airing at 11 o'clock. Because then, like, Richard Gere won't do interviews with us.
But whenever I'm watching CBS or NBC during prime time, they certainly tell me what's on The Tonight Show or what's on The Late Show with David Letterman.
Yeah, like their big event is covering those, like, Academy Awards and stuff. And that's like having the Super Bowl for E!
Yeah.
And you think they would just, like, during the Super Bowl mention me.
It would be nice.
I notice even the people they read never mention me. The people they interview, they never mention me. That's like... They don't ever go up and go to Nicole Kidman. Hi, we're from E! And she goes, oh, Howard Stern show.
Right, I think maybe that's what they're afraid of.
Well, they used to have a promotion on E! where they'd ask celebrities when they interviewed them what their favorite show on E! was, and the only guy with balls enough to say your show was David Spade.
Right.
He said, my favorite show on E! is the Howard Stern show.
Well, they stopped that.
Yeah.
Maybe they stopped it because too many celebrities said Howard Stern. We want to keep it a secret. But anyway, tonight on E! There's no secret here. Tabitha Stevens lesbian dial-a-date.
But even at times like the Fred Durst interview, you'd think they'd go, wow, tonight on Howard Stern, and, it'd be a big portion of the news or something.
I think they did mention it on the news.
They
the
mentioned
E! News.
it?
Yeah, because that was too big to ignore. Because even I noticed they go like, the announcer comes on and goes, 9 p.m. Anna Nicole Smith Show, 10 p.m. Wild on Ibiza. And then they stop.
And then it's like they go to dead air. They have no programming after that.
Yeah, it never says 11 o'clock, Howard Stern Show. It's just like, 11 o'clock, great time to read a book. Who needs TV?
Turn off your set.
Turn it off. Who cares? Suppose they want it to fail. I don't know. I don't know what the hell it is. It's just weird. I guess I'm an embarrassment. I get it. Hey, I think Scott the Engineer is a bigger embarrassment. Tom came running in here during the commercials to lecture me. I wanted to kill him.
Lecture you?
Yeah, about how we're spending too long on the Scott the Engineer discussion. I went, get out. And he goes, I go, I'm not even going to argue this with you. I said, we do this stuff every day.
If we were having a fight, we'd spend a lot of time talking about it.
If it was a man and a woman, he wouldn't care. Just because it's two guys are going to be doing it. I'm telling you. We've had this before.
But this is not atypical of anything we get, really, some special event we're planning.
Yeah, and now he's on the warpath. When he gets it up, up his you-know-what, now he's on the warpath. I can see it. He's just his steam coming out of his head. He locks on to something. He's like a child who locks on and now is going to just he's here early and just get out. Yeah. Get out of the station. I got to get a different studio if I'm going to last here another 2 years. I just want to be away from him.
Yeah,
hit the goddamn button, do whatever you want, but I just don't want to see you.
I saw you.
I don't want to see him during the show. It's annoying. God, he's annoying. I need to talk to you right away. I go, get out. I'm doing a show, dude. Ow. What happened?
Your book fell that you put over there.
Oh, I don't know, Artie?
No, it just fell down, between something.
Whoa, the book over here.
Casey, block the door if he comes in.
Tackle him.
He was running in, all excited.
You're a football player.
Just get out, dude.
If a guy on your staff mentions he's going to do something like that, it's not a 1-minute conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't just gloss over that and go on to something else.
And I've spent 2 hours talking about anal from porn stars.
Yeah.
He's just all over the place. He's just freaking out with his, I don't know, his religion or whatever he's got.
Moral code, whatever it is.
Just forget it. Just fire me. This is what I'm into. Fire me. Fire me already. Come on, I'm ready to give it all up. I mean, it's enough. I want to be like Bob Pittman. I'm going to sit on the beach. I ran into Bob the other day.
Is he just sitting around?
He's doing stuff, but he looks terrific.
Yeah?
He looks like a 20-year-old.
He looks better than he ever has.
I was so jealous. I go, what do you do all day? Nothing. I said, oh, lucky bastard.
You've got the dream.
He's too good an executive, though, to not work. He'll be back. But I don't know. Anyway, yes, we are working on the Scott the Engineer thing, and we'll have that for you. Now, I'm going to move along and tell you some other things that are going on, even though nothing is more important than that. Nothing.
That's like the war. When the war starts up, you go to wall-to-wall coverage.
Yeah.
That's what Scott is like.
Scott announcing he's going to have anal. You go to wall-to-wall coverage.
Wall-to-wall.
There is no other topic.
I said to him in the commercial, you really going through with this? He goes, yeah.
That's the most amazing thing about it.
He goes, what's the big deal?
He's the only one who doesn't think it's a big deal.
I believe you guys are making a big deal out of this.
Maribel, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hello, Howard?
Yes.
How are you, sweetie pie?
All right. What can I do for you?
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe this. This is incredible, Howard.
Yes, it is. Now,
my goodness. Listen, I'm really upset at you with that thing with Scott and everything. I really hate that, Howard. Can you change that?
All right. Thank you. I don't know what you want from me.
Listen. Well, the reason that I'm calling you is regarding Robert Allen and Mark Victor Hansen challenge. And I have been chosen for that challenge. And one of the things, you and Donald Trump, you have been chosen to be my partner.
What is she talking
about?
I
have no idea. She's...
Are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, turn off your radio.
Yes, I did already.
What?
I did already. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the things, Howard...
Oh, now I know what we're doing.
You know Robert Allen, right? You know
evidently, I've just been handed a note. She calls 10 times a day.
I was going to say, is she like a nut?
Yeah, I'm here. What about him?
Well, you know that he's known for his challenges, right? And one of the challenges that he said that he did before, he said that he was going to take anybody from the unemployment line and that he was going to make that person successful.
She calls 10 times a day. She's a kook.
And the media follow him. And they
she calls more than Wendy the retard. I've just been handed a note.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then, he took care of business.
These poor people. I mean, they're mentally ill, and I don't know if they get help, or are they dangerous? I don't know.
$100, and I'm going to buy some property. And he bought the property.
We're all sick.
Now he has a new challenge called...
We're surrounded by sickness and evil.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I need your help, and I need Donald Trump.
No, when you don't have your mind, you don't have anything.
Howard?
Let me go make her happy.
Are
Hold
you
on.
there?
Yes, sweetheart.
Okay. Are you willing to help me, Howard? I wanted to go and see you.
Yeah.
Think I could see you?
Yeah, come on down.
Okay. When do you think I could go and see you?
Honey, I can clear my schedule for you anytime.
For real?
Yeah, in fact, I'm thinking of giving you a free ticket to Scott the Engineer's Anal Fest.
Oh, my God. I don't want to see that, Howard. I mean, his wife, she really disappointed me. I thought that she really loved him. You know?
Hey, you know what?
Hold on.
What's Tom's phone extension?
Oh, I don't know.
John, what's Tom's phone extension?
Hello?
I just want her to call 24 hours a day. I'm going to tell her to call me there.
You ready?
Hello?
Yeah, hold on a sec. Yeah, hi. Hey, listen, you know what? You seem like a bright woman. I want to give you a special phone extension when you call here.
Okay. Can I get the number?
Yeah. Like, what's the phone number here?
The number here?
Yeah, call 212.
Hold on. 212.
314.
314.
9231.
9231.
And just ask for Tom, and then he'll put me through.
Okay, Howard, I love you.
All right, love you.
Bye.
Tom? Hi, Tom.
This way at least he'll be busy, not busy monitoring my show every minute.
Right.
Tom, it's Maribel again.
Let that ear Dave worry about the show, because he's in control. Good, now she'll be calling Tom's office 10, 20 times a day.
Tom?
Hello, Tom?
Tom, it's Maribel again. I just want to talk to you, Tom.
Talk to Howard.
Howard.
I want to tell Howard it's no good at what he's doing with his Scott.
You're right, Tom. You shouldn't do it.
Yeah, Tom, you're right.
Yeah, she and Tom are on the same page there.
Tom, you're right. Scott shouldn't do anal.
Tom, you're always right. Maribel say that.
Tom, you heard of Woodstock? This is ass stock. We should just turn it into ass stock and do it at Giant Stadium, and all our listeners can get together. It'd be unbelievable.
By the time I got to ass stock,
we were 500,000 strong. Meanwhile, it would make sense. The old New York State Thruway would be closed down. Everyone coming to ass stock. I'm going to look into Giant Stadium because that makes sense, ass stock.
Okay.
Ass stock the movie.
The concert film.
Maybe even put some bands in there.
That's what I think. We ought to have Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
James Taylor could do his version of ass stock.
Bon Jovi plays Giant Stadium.
Yeah.
If he can get 70,000 people, I think ass stock can, 700,000 people, whatever it is, 70,000 people?
70,000.
If he could get 70,000 people, ass stock could attract 70,000.
Sure, yeah.
We have stars. We have stars.
Where's your guitar, Fred? By the time I get to ass stock. I'll write some words. Ooh.
500,000.
I might even be able to get Joni Mitchell to actually come and perform an
Or
ass stock.
James Taylor, why not?
Yeah, James Taylor I could probably get.
Yeah, he's great at doing that song.
What are you going to pay him for one song?
Less than Scott.
With 70,000 people there to listen to him, I think he'll do it for free.
Plenty of people. By the time... Give me that long, pretentious intro.
Okay, it's just...
I don't have anything more, but then by the time we get to ass stock. By the time we got to ass stock, we were 500,000 strong. That's all I have so far. Ooh, I want the finger picking one.
Oh,
we probably have. You have that?
No, you mean I have the James Taylor one.
Yeah. I want that guitar.
And we couldn't wait for Scott to take that schlong.
We are. I got to think about it.
Anal. We are verbal.
See, we can talk about it because
we are caught up in something.
Tom's on the phone with that girl.
Tom, Maribel.
All right, here's a couple of things going on. Number one, I'm going to give a shout out to what magazine is this? It's either Maxim or Stuff, I don't know, or one of them, or FHM. Jeez, how come they never put on the page what it is?
I was going to say, can't they just tag those things for you? You never know what publication you're reading.
Hey, Tom.
Just for the record, you suck.
Why do I suck?
giving my phone number out?
Yeah. Did you get a call from Maribel?
The phone is ringing nonstop.
Good. You better go answer it and get off my back.
Yeah.
You should not be down here when I'm doing a show. Leave.
I'm leaving now.
And go answer your phone.
You suck.
I do not suck. Go answer your phone.
No.
Now he won't even answer his phone. How is Maribel going to reach you? She has an idea.
Yeah. I have an idea for you, too.
Oh, come on. Go answer your phone. Are you annoying or what? You suck.
Tom?
Tom, it's Maribel.
Maribel, Tom.
That's a very important call, Tom. You better
Tom,
take it.
there's an important call for you.
Howard tried to call here.
It's the only way to get him off my back.
Yeah, get him busy.
Get him busy. Get him doing something. What does he do all day? Ay vey, Robin. We've been through it all together, my sweet. But this is my greatest challenge.
He's the nemesis you can't get rid of.
I can't get rid of it. You see, he figured out a way to drain me. He won't leave. And we won't leave.
It's a standoff.
Tom, you want to get some coffee later?
Will you help me?
My agent asked me yesterday in a heart-to-heart, are you really done in 2.5 years? I said, I am.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'll tell you what intrigues me, though, satellite radio, because I got no government interference.
Oh.
He said,
All right, let me work on the Scott getting anal thing.
And then we'll talk about that.
Get back there.
I mean, the censorship is just unbearable with Tom guessing about what's right, what's wrong. And it's just ridiculous. It's just over.
Yeah, trying to get through Tom and the FCC.
Yeah, I mean, Tom's trying to figure out the FCC.
And then he has his own little quirky thing.
Yeah. His own things, his own guesses. I mean, by the time you get done through getting the show Panhandle, like, you know those guys used to sift things out?
The gold diggers.
Yeah, by the time you get done with all the sifting between Dead Air Dave, Tom, FCC, everyone else, the lawyers, you're left with a couple of nuggets.
Yeah.
All right, here's some, I wanted to mention the magazine that this is in, because I want to give them a shout, but there's some great shots of, Mariah Carey was on some TV show, and you can see her poontang.
Really?
She sits down in one of those little mini skirts, and she's
way too tight.
Way too tight. She's getting thick a little bit around the middle, and she wears these little mini skirts, and she can't sit in the chair properly. And they finally have to bring her coat over while they're interviewing her.
So it rides all the way up?
Yeah, it's just funny, and they got little pictures of it. But I don't know. I want to tell you what magazine to go to. I can't. But it is funny. Eminem's dad is interviewed in one of these magazines, too, that I don't know the name of.
I've never heard from his dad.
Yeah, it's funny. His dad's got a mullet.
Really?
Yeah, he's got, like, real bad skin and a mullet.
Oh, no.
And he's holding a magazine with Eminem's picture.
Oh.
Eminem's estranged father, Marshall Bruce Mathers II, has made a fresh attempt to contact his son, despite the rapper telling a TV interviewer, I don't want to know my father, see him or talk to him. He's one of those dads I think who wasn't around.
Yeah, because I've never even heard Eminem mention a father.
As long as I'm alive and kicking, I'll keep knocking on the door to see if I get any answers, the 51-year-old Indiana steelworker told the British press. I'm certain that one day it'll happen. All these dudes who want to see their famous kids.
Right, yeah.
Funny.
A little late to be looking for him.
Mathers, who first made a public appeal to Eminem 2 years ago, hasn't seen his son since 1973 when his wife Debbie left and took their 7-month-old boy with her. He protested that he had to watch 8 Mile in order to learn about his son's childhood. Well, why didn't you go visit him?
Why weren't you some kind of a decent guy that you'd stay with?
Yeah, why would you let your wife run off with the kids and then not even get in touch? Mathers also revealed extracts from a journal he kept in which he recorded his son's first months. Apparently, the infant Marshall's favorite song was The Ugly Duckling, and he was fond of cherry vanilla pudding. Despite Eminem's refusal to see his father, Mathers is optimistic. I'm hoping he's putting this image out to sell records, he said. So, I want to interview Marshall Mathers' father.
Yeah, to see where he was and why it didn't work out.
Yeah. What's going on there? I just think it's funny when these guys try, like Shaq's dad is trying to get a hold of him.
Just give it up. If your son happens to become incredibly famous and you've never contacted him before, don't try now.
Right. It's just too weird. Wendy.
Howard?
Yeah, hi.
How are you doing?
Did you happen to jot down that number that I gave out on the air a few minutes ago?
Yes.
Can you call it?
Not yet.
Yeah, I think you should go do that because that's the best way to reach me.
I will do that.
Thank you.
Howard.
Yes.
You know what?
No, you can't reach me here. You'll have to call that number.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good.
I hope she wrote it down.
I do, too. Hope she got it right. Hope she got the numbers all in order. Tom's at war with me. Tom told Jason to tell the affiliates in other time zones to dump his phone number. Okay. See? He's busy. He's just busy. At least I got him tied up with some project.
He's trying to chase that number down.
Right. All right, let me read you some of the email. We'll get to that. We have a brand new game we're going to play here, which I think you're going to find fascinating. I'm not telling you the name of it yet.
All right. Is everybody playing? And somebody on the phone?
No, we have. You'll see. I'm not telling you anything about it. Not telling you anything about it. I could give away $500 now. Hey, by the way, before I do that, did you see that? You know the guy who was in Riverdance? His name is Michael Flatley.
Flatley, yes.
Remember they used to have all the TV commercials for Riverdance?
And he became Lord of the Dance.
Lord of the Dance.
Lord of the Dance.
Listen to this. A woman is suing former Riverdance star Michael Flatley for $35 million, claiming he raped her in a hotel suite in Las Vegas. Flatley filed a $100 million countersuit against the woman, accusing her of attempting to extort money from him by claiming that a consensual one-night stand last fall was a sexual assault. First of all, I thought this guy was gay.
I know, but he's not.
Evidently.
Apparently the guys who do that Irish dancing aren't gay.
Man, if you've ever seen that Riverdance show on TV or wherever.
That clogging or whatever.
Clogging, and seeing this guy dancing with tights on and costumes, you would think he was gay too.
Yeah.
He's in too good a shape to be straight.
Nope. I think, wasn't he married for a long time?
I guess.
He's a straight guy.
If he was accused of raping one of the Mexican busboys in the hotel,
you'd be more apt to believe.
Yeah, that I'd get. I'd be like, all right. Got carried away.
The shocking thing is it was a woman.
Yeah. He should just dance for the jury and say, there's no way I could get it up for a woman. The woman said she met the 44-year-old dance star at an event in Las Vegas in September. She said Flatley invited her to visit him for a day of sightseeing, shopping, and gambling. And then they went back to his suite and he raped her. Now listen to this. I can't believe these two went shopping and sightseeing, because that's what gay guys do with women. I have a great idea for a date. Let's go shopping.
And sightseeing.
How many of your friends,
maybe
Artie?
She thought he was gay.
Yeah, I mean, how many of your friends go shopping and sightseeing?
None.
Wow.
There's some sights. Let's see them.
She was misled.
Well, he's a straight guy. It's unbelievable. So you don't know. Is the broad trying to shake this guy down?
Well, that's, it sounds like it could be one of those situations, because she filed a report, but no charges were ever brought. And then she apparently approached him for money before she started, leaking this to the press and stuff. So I don't know what's going on there. But the Lord of the Dance.
Who's this guy who was a semi-finalist on American Idol and now he's up on murder charges? Was he from this season or the last season?
I don't know this.
I read about this in yesterday's paper. There's a dude. I can't tell which. I think it's a guy from this season. He was He was
one of the guys who was in the early rounds
and got picked.
He's not in the 12.
He's not in the 12, but I guess
he was in the 100 or so that they bring to California.
Supposedly he was in a bar and he punched some dude out, and then the dude hit the floor. His head hit the floor. And someone else kicked him, and the guy died.
Yeah, I did hear about a bar brawl. So the guy died?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
They contacted Paul Abdul about it, and she said, "You were great. You stole my heart. Keep following your dream of killing people.
Good job.
Good job. If you try hard enough and kill enough people, someday you'll be a famous serial killer."
I really like your enthusiasm.
Simon said, "You just don't have the right look for a killer. I mean, you're black, which is, a lot of stereotype. But But you don't have that special thing that makes you a special American Idol type killer.
Yeah, it's not quite my picture of the American Idol type killer.
Maybe you need a gold tooth or a tattoo or something like that. Maybe.
A do-rag.
A do-rag. Randy Jackson said, dude, dog. You just didn't wow me, man.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, I wasn't really convinced. I mean, are you really sure you killed that guy?
You did your thing, but it just wasn't good for me.
Yeah. Baba Booey told us yesterday he's on Hollywood Squares again. The lineup is James Van Prague, the psychic who contacts dead people, who's a ripoff of the other guy who...
I don't know which of them ripped the other off. I don't know who came first.
Ted Danson, Daisy Fuentes, Whoopi Goldberg, David Brenner, and Angie Dickinson. Wow.
I wonder where he's going to be in.
Why don't they just call it, I'm a celebrity, book me on Hollywood Squares?
So the new Hollywood Squares has Whoopi Goldberg on it?
Yeah.
James Van...
No, Whoopi's not on this one.
Oh, no? I thought it was Whoopi.
No, it's a guy, Tracy something or other.
Oh, Tracy Atkins.
Right.
Yeah, who turns out isn't even a chick.
Who the hell's that?
Oh, that's the country singer,
Yeah.
Tracy Adkins.
James Van Prague's going to contact Angie Dickinson's dead career. See if he can...
See if we can revive that.
Yeah.
I see a policewoman.
So you banging Johnny Carson?
Yeah.
Didn't she used to do the Rat Pack or something?
Yeah, she was one of their favorite girls.
Well, she was in Ocean's 11.
Right.
Yeah. Would they pass her around like cocaine?
It seems to me that must have been the role.
I don't know. I don't know anything about her. I just know that she was Frank
was a
Sinatra's...
fun girl.
Yeah.
And she liked to have a good time, and she partied with a lot of guys.
And it was always hinted that Johnny Carson had her.
Oh, I think they actually admit
they do?
that they had a little thing. Yeah.
I think Larry King even had a thing with her.
Oh, God.
Wasn't she one of the JFK rumors, too?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah?
She got around.
She was hot, man.
She was a party girl.
That's when chicks were cool. They didn't mind being passed around.
Right.
You know, the other girl that used to be the unofficial female member of the Rat Pack was Shirley MacLaine.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, when she was younger.
And before she started seeing dead people or something, whatever she does.
Before she went nuts, you mean?
Yeah.
John, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, that Letterman show last night, they had, Elvis Costello was guest hosting, and it was really bad, man. I couldn't even watch the guy. He twitches around a lot.
Well, Dave's not going to put anybody on that's going to be good.
How come they haven't called you? This is a disgrace.
Well, they're not going to call me. I'd be terrific at it, and I'd get huge ratings.
I mean, I'd even be willing to accept a day off at the show if they would let you do that,
Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't even know that I'd be interested, to be honest with you.
Well, they still haven't booked anybody for Friday yet, as far as I know.
You think we could do a segment where Paul gets anal?
My roids have been bleeding ever since yesterday. You guys been talking about this stuff.
I hear you.
Yeah, who's going to work cleanup underneath? I'm thinking we got to stick Ralph under there with his laser pointer.
Yeah, well, we're
Make
going
sure everything's going all right.
We'll make lots of big plans depending on where we're going to do it. It might be Giant Stadium now with a little tailgate party. Yeah, what did Elvis Costello do on The Late Show? Let me see. I can't imagine him as a talk show
They
host.
actually let him do a monologue?
Yeah. Hey, Dougie.
Yeah, why do you got to knock everything, Howard? I don't understand. And then you got to,
I didn't knock everything. I just said, you thought the Elvis Costello song was good?
Well, listen, it may or may not have been, but
Whoa. Am I going to lie and say, you want me to be like I'll interrupt you anytime I want.
At least he was trying to be creative. The people were laughing.
No, because they're purposely not putting anybody on there who could outshine Dave. That's what you get. Well, what do you mean, of course not? That's not obvious to everyone.
Well,
that audience probably waited a year for tickets, and they shove Elvis Costello on as the host, knowing that he's weak. I mean, the guy's not a host.
Elvis Costello, a lot of people, he has a huge fan base.
Yes, he's a great recording artist.
Okay, so
but he's not funny as a host. And these people come in there, and Dave. It's funny to point out Dave's insecurities. That Dave, as big a star as he is, as much money as he has, he will not put someone on who could actually do a good job. He's afraid he'd get replaced. It's funny.
Oh, come on, man. Dave,
You have me here to be nice, or you want to hear what I'm thinking?
Hey, listen, Howard.
You're asking me why am I like I am? This is who I am. This is what Ray Stern and Ben Stern created. This is me.
Can I come down to the studio and do a contest?
No.
Why not? I want to.
No.
Please.
No, I don't like you.
I'll do it.
That's all.
So we made bad mouth.
You started off wrong if you were going to make that kind of request.
Do it on Letterman. You love him so much. I like Dave. This makes me appreciate Dave. I got to go leave early, Robin. I want to go see if I can hire a mentally ill drug addict and an alcoholic to hang around my kids.
You have some odd jobs you'd like to do.
Yeah. I want to see the kids leave for 9 months.
The HBO executives and James Gandolfini are hanging tough. The channel yesterday suspended production of The Sopranos indefinitely.
Gandolfini will fold. He will be there. He doesn't have a leg to stand on. He got a new.
Do you see what he's asking for? I thought it was outrageous. They say he's asking for $25 million for the next season.
I understand him asking that, but he was under contract. He signed the contract 2 years ago. Why did you sign the contract? You know, you want to do it. You want the $25 million? Maybe you could get it.
I can understand wanting a lot of things.
Right, and maybe he deserves 20. Let me tell you something. The Sopranos is the single reason that most people tune into the HBO. You can make a good argument that he's worth $25 million. I'm not saying no, but when you...
I definitely agree that he has changed the face of HBO and cable productions, and more of those shows exist now because of the success of The Sopranos. But
he
is
had a contract.
$25 million?
Yeah, probably, but of course...
Did he create The Sopranos?
No, but I'll tell you why he's worth it. He's the star. Look at a movie that you go see. Movie is what, a 2-hour movie. They charge money for it. Understood. That's how they make the money. But Julia Roberts gets $20 million a film. Is he worth? This is essentially a 15-hour movie. Is he worth $25 million for a 15-hour movie, a brand new movie on HBO that everyone's going to tune in for and create?
That's not commensurate with other people doing the same thing.
Yeah, maybe not. I kind of think he could be worth it, but it's irrelevant. He signed a contract 2 years ago. Not even like some bad contract he signed when he got the job originally.
Every year they've given him a raise.
That's
and
right.
they didn't have to.
Yeah, he's out of line. And I usually side with talent. Now, what he ought to do is, when he's done with this season, talk to him about making a movie and get $25 million for that. Put out a Sopranos movie. I'd be right there.
I think there was talk of that, wasn't there? They were going to do it.
That's what they should do.
Really?
They'll get us $25 million.
In a way, though, if he thinks this is the last season, maybe he's just trying to get as much as he can out of them to make sure he's set for life when this show's over.
Yeah, because it is
have
over.
2 more seasons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
2 more?
Yeah. This one and the next one, 2 13-episode seasons. But he's asking for the $25 million for one. I could understand if it was 2.
He is the whole show.
He's great on it.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
He's
he is.
awesome.
But what else is he going to do?
Nothing. He's going to be with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, standing there staring at the wall.
He'll be looking forward to the TV Land Awards next.
I wouldn't hire him to be in a movie, because it'd be like, hey, there's Tony Soprano. He's Herman Munster with a better part. Let's be honest.
So now he's going to hurt everybody else in the production because they can't report to work either.
He could be a celebrity judge on ass stock.
How about that?
That's what he's got to look forward to.
Not bad.
Watching Ellie is returning to a TV screen near you. That's the Julia Louis-Dreyfus show. Remember last year, was it, that they had that show and they had the clock in the corner?
You're kidding me. They're giving her another shot?
They're giving her another shot. They say they've retooled the entire show and there's no more clock.
That must mean they fired her husband as head writer.
We're thinking of making some changes. Here's the first one.
The first thing, we got to get rid of Brad.
Yeah.
We'll have to stay tuned. They don't say that in the article, but it will be returning to NBC's lineup. Steve Martin is in the movie Bringing Down the House. It was the #1 film this past weekend.
Big hit.
Here's Steve on full-figured women and what makes them sexy. A1.
Yeah, like he dates a lot of full-figured women.
Give me a break.
Yeah, come on.
Can't wait to hear this.
Let's see him go out with one.
When you see a sexy, full-figured woman, you've got a new idea in your head.
Name one you dated.
You know, if you didn't have that before. So, women are sexy. It's not about their measure.
He dated Sarah Jessica Parker, I think. Then
I don't even know about that.
he had that.
Julie Tennant, what was that one? Victoria Tennant was his wife.
Who was the wacky one? Went with
Anne Heche.
Anne Heche.
Yeah, they're all full-figured.
Yeah, a lot of full-figure going. I think 10 of the women he dated don't even make up the size of Queen Latifah.
And Bernadette Peters, yeah. He's into full figure.
Yeah, real full figure.